I usually select movies, where I can have fun on making a movie, and part of the fun is to make a great movie, where you really are depending on the performance of the actors, because that's the real most important thing, in movies, that actors, if they are good and they are prepared, and the director, same, working with them, and we can work with the director, who is thinking about me, that I can help him, a lot. That's, for me, is the most important thing, that I want to add something to the director's ideas, and the actor's ideas, and the production designer's ideas. All together we are making the same movie, and we are trying to be successful of representing a life of an age, of a historical piece, or any kind of a movie which looks real. And that's really, for me, a good movie is when you sit in the theater, or at home, if you are watching the movies at home, and you feel that you are forgetting that you are seeing a movie. And that's the most important thing for me, forget about it, it's a movie making. That's why, I hate, unnecessary shaky cameras, and, things like that, which takes you away of the experience, that you are almost like forgetting that you are sitting in a theater and you see the real thing. And if we can do that, then we are doing a magical thing, that people are entertained by watching something, which they feel like they are back in 300 AD, and then they are living there, see the story happening in front of them, and that's the important thing for me, to reward. The reward is given. You cannot actually go for that, because you can make 10 movies and neither one is going to get a nomination. It doesn't matter if you get nominated or get an Oscar. The movie has to be great. It's like an example. Heaven's Gate. We did that movie way back, and I think it was like 80 or something like that. It failed. It was a disaster. Now they show that movie like a classical piece. Why? Because we represented an era which people in those days, they would not accept it. And today it's more acceptable. And that's the magic of sometimes of a movie, which I call it a classic, that you feel like that you see a movie which shows how the life used to be in 1890, for example. And if you succeed that way, if the people understand that you saw a piece of history, then you are happy that you made something, remarkable, and maybe 100 years from now, if they can preserve that piece of film, it will be still a piece of art.